right, we're going to bring in the pride of Boston, Massachusetts, one of the most famous and long-standing columnists and radio show hosts in the hub. Howie Carr joins us this morning. Howie, it's great to see you.
Good morning.
Good to see you guys.
So what do you make of this? You spent your life summing up the news in a wise and pithy way. What's your gut reaction to what we saw last night?
Loose lips sink ships, Tucker, but only for Donald Trump, apparently. You know, I've been watching you this morning talking about the open borders comment from Hillary Clinton. You know, to me, that's a lot bigger gaffe, shall we say, than this P-word controversy going on with Donald Trump. The other thing about the outrage that's being perpetrated out here. I mean, it's not like Bill Clinton is any stranger to the P-word. I mean, look at the Drudge Report. They've got a story about it. Or Google Bill Clinton, Vernon Jordan, Martha's Vineyard, and the P-word and see what turns up. You know, I mean, this is nothing new. I mean, his comments are indefensible, but do they really rise to the level of outrage that we're seeing? I don't think so.
Howie, is this sort of just a sad state of affairs? You have a lot of people waking up this morning seeing both of these news stories dropped last night, and as you were saying, you know, both sides are trying to say the other one is worse when it comes to women, and here we are 5 weeks before the election, one day before this next big debate. How did we get here? And is this just, you know, a sad state of affairs here? This is sort of a sad time.
Well, that's the way it is. But if you go to the websites of all the major newspapers, there's 6, 7, 8 stories about Donald Trump, and the whole WikiLeaks John Podesta controversy is just it's a sidebar story. It's like an interview with the losing pitcher in a baseball game, and it doesn't seem like they're interested. Well, they're not interested in what Hillary Clinton said. Hillary Clinton, she'd been telling us, you know, she was dead broke when she left the White House. She's making it seem like you know, she grew up in a shotgun shack, and now we find out she's telling Goldman Sachs, well, I'm far removed from the struggles of the middle class. She's telling Lloyd Blankfein basically how tough it is to be a multimillionaire, and again, it's got no traction.
You know, Charles Krauthammer brought it up last night. He said, look, we knew both of these things were true. Hillary Clinton talking to big banks, right, and these conversations were taking place. We knew that Donald Trump, behind closed doors, would talk this way, sort of disgusting about women. But then when you hear that audio, that's what Charles said that's the damning piece. To hear him saying that, he's running for the presidency of the United States. How do you stand there and talk to your daughter if you're supporting him? That's a big problem for him. How does he fix this? Can he?
I don't know. We're going to see. I mean, he seemed chastened last night in that video that was released late. But I don't know how he can come back from the debate. I was with him on Thursday night in New Hampshire when he was sort of doing a dry run, although he said it wasn't, for the town hall meeting. And you know, he's a smart guy. I think he'll do the best he can to come back. But I don't think that the way to recover here is to throw mud at Bill Clinton.
Right.
What do you think, Tucker? Do you think he should go with that?
I mean, honestly, I'm very frustrated with Trump. I think there's a lot going on in America. I think he's got a fundamentally good message. He's the only one articulating it, and this just detracts from that. But I'm also mad at the press, not for covering what Trump says. They should cover it. That's legitimate. But for not covering Hillary. I mean, if you think Hillary's got a good shot to be president, and obviously she does, you ought to be vetting her. We got a month to go. Like, the public has a right to know what she's about, and the press has decided we're not going to go there because it might hurt her campaign. That seems irresponsible to me.
Yeah, I agree. I picked up the Boston Globe, my competitor newspaper, today, and they have reactions to Donald Trump's comments from women survivors of sex attacks. I mean, come on. I mean, what about Juanita Broderick, Kathleen Willey? I mean, again, I guess I'm falling into the trap, responding to attacking Bill Clinton, but it's just totally out of proportion. Every sob sister, every pajama boy in the flailing broadsheets is, has got this license to take on Donald Trump again, and
right,
and it's ridiculous.
Well, Howie, quickly, tomorrow night's big debate. Everyone's going to be watching closely. What does he do? These controversies are absolutely going to come up. How does he handle that?
I think he's just got to talk about the real issues, you know, the trade, the fact that she wants open borders, that she wants open trade, the fact that she says that, you know, in these leaked WikiLeaks documents that, you know, you have to have a private and a public stance. So she's obviously confirming, you know, what we've known all along about TPP and about open borders and about, you know,
exactly.
and amnesty. He's got to make those points. Forget Bill Clinton's sordid past.
Talk about the issues. I agree. I always agree with Howie Carr, and especially this morning. Thanks a lot, Howie.
Thanks, Howie.
Good to see you.
Thanks.